Today, I want to talk to you about Project Zero, specifically their thinking routines. They are so good and there are so many. So I'm just going to take you right to the site and let's get into it. So here we go. It's through the Harvard Graduate School of Education. We have Project Zero, their thinking routines toolbox. So there are all sorts of links here. There are types of thinking categories. You could also filter here by all of these different cool filters. You could also just scroll down. And so core thinking routines, let's just start here. So see, think, wonder is a basic one I use a lot, right? There are so many that you can click into. I used to think, now I think, thinking about the evolution of thought. So once you click in, there are these downloads that you're going to be able to click into for your resource links. Digging deeper into ideas, just want to shout out a few of these because they're pretty cool. So creative question starts. When we think about students struggling to generate questions, that could be really cool. Values, identities, actions. Exploring ideas, there's categories for investigating objects and systems, perspective taking. Love this, considering controversies, dilemmas, and perspectives. So thinking about any of these. And again, you'll see some of these, for example, I shouted out values, identities, and actions in an earlier category. You'll see them repeated because sometimes they fall into different categories. Generating possibilities and analogies, synthesizing and organizing ideas, exploring art, images, and objects, and global thinking. So again, when you are just getting started with these, you can click into any of these categories, but you can also click into any of these. So tips for how you would use the routines effectively. They're going to give you some ideas for how you would do that, right? So again, things I've said before, but using the same thinking routine with multiple artifacts. So students get familiar and kind of internalize the thinking process. So this is a move that they can do across multiple lessons, but also so that they can think about what it means for them to do it in their daily life. Students struggling with analysis or critical thinking, you just want to elevate the discourse or elevate just the independent thought or small group work. Using one of these, choose a category and then just choose one to try out a little bit. I have in my mind that implementation science research from Joyce and Showers that's 20 practice instances to learn a new pedagogy and implement effectively. So just try it out once a week for 20 weeks, or try it out once a day for a month, right? And then students will have internalized it. I'm thinking about the research on habit formation too, right? They've used it so often, they're going to internalize it, they're going to take it away. It's no longer a cognitive burden. It's no longer a weight on the cognitive load of students needing to do that work. They automatically know how to do that thinking routine. And now they can free up their cognitive resources to pay attention to the new content or prompt or source or whatever it is.